Greetings, programs. My name's Wretch, and I'd like to welcome you to Armello, a very cool RPG board game set in a world that's kind of a combination of Chronicles of Narnia, Secret of Nim, the Mice and Mystics board game with a nice dash of Game of Thrones on top. Very, very cool. We're going to do the single player mode, and the prologue is the tutorial of the game, and I have to tell you guys, this is probably one of the funnest and most thorough tutorials I've seen in a game in a really long time. I had a lot of fun playing it. I've done 2 out of 4 sections of it, and I'm going to go ahead and do those first 2 over again for you during this episode, and we'll continue in the next time. The Kingdom of Armello is one of magic and wonder, yet a dark shadow creeps across this land. Our once mighty king has been touched by the malevolence of the rot, his tyranny and madness now threatening the realm he once united. Hero, by whatever means necessary, you must become king or queen of Armello. Though beware, the game of Armello is one of chance and treachery. No game shall be the same, and often fate, and your opponents, will be cruel to you. But remember, it is a daring hero who snatches victory from the jaws of defeat. And you see here we have a wolf's hunt, a rat's tail, and a rabbit's quest. Instead of the various kingdoms like in Game of Thrones, this world is divided into clans. We've got a wolf clan, a rat clan, a rabbit clan, and I think there's a bear clan as well. Now, with the king being affected by this rot, it leaves a power vacuum for all the other clans to try and usurp power or elevate their position. So we will start with a wolf's hunt. In Thane's story, learn the basics of movement and combat. Now, the combat system is actually really cool. Armello. And you see, like, the world is kind of in a purplish blue haze. Moonshine upon you, Thane. The elders grow restless. A dark scent taints the air. We suspect dark forces at work. We suspect the rot. The Wolf Clan Knights awaits you at the gates of Southbank. He's reported evidence of Rat Clan activity. Perhaps they are behind the taint. We've sent a guide to lead you to the settlement. Though a talkative fellow, he's a seasoned explorer and will serve you well. May your blade strike true. Snowstrider Greymane, the Den Mother. And you can see Thane here with a very nice longsword. Hi, Thane. Hi. Did the Den Mother tell you about me? Did she? I know she did. I see her letter. Let's go. Got a very exuberant mouse guide. Your first quest is at Southbank. Journey there by traveling from tile to tile. Southbank is to the northwest. It's a lovely trip. This is going to be great. These are action points, AP. You have 3 per turn, so you use them to move between tiles. Try to get to Southbank within 2 turns. Now you can see here the hexagon system, quite familiar to wargamers. So let's head this way. Whoa, look at those mountains. I mean, I've seen bigger, but wow, those will take ages to cross. Mountains cost 2 AP to enter, but provide a defensive bonus, so that's good to know for future reference. So because it's pretty much the same distance either way, let's try and cut through the mountains here. Can we rest? My feet hurt. And as you can see, there's a day and night phase in the game. This is the end turn button. Press and hold to end your turn at any time. So we'll hold circle. And it goes from day into night. Now that's the King's Palace, and a member of the King's Guard's just awoken. This is your body. It represents your maximum health. You can see that on the bottom left side of the screen. We have 4 out of 4 health currently. If you lose all of your health, you will die and be returned to your clan grounds, so it's not an automatic game over, which is good to know. So let's move up here real quick. You can see here's the palace grounds. There's the king himself, very Aslanish, or corrupted Aslan rather, which is a scary thought. And the King's Guard, which appears to be a giant bear. So let's go ahead and move here into the forest. Forest provides stealth at night. Stealth heroes cannot be seen. Another thing very good to know. And you can see he's kind of cloaked. And now let's move into Southbank. Walking onto a settlement brings it under your control. Each settlement you control provides +1 gold income at dawn, so we've essentially claimed the town for the Wolf Clan. Murder in South Bank. A robed figure burst from South Bank's gates. They hold a bloody knife. A squire is in pursuit. "Dane, stop him!" she cries. And congratulations, you've reached your first quest. In quest, you choose between a dangerous option for a bonus reward or playing. So, we have the dangerous option represented by the card on the left, and the safe option represented on the card on the right. This quest's dangerous option tests your body stat, and you'll gain +1 body from completing the quest. And completing quests also reward heroes with +1 prestige as their fame spreads across the kingdom. Your chance to succeed is based on the stat being tested, so you get +10% chance for each stat point. So right now we have a 4 body, and it's based on a body challenge, so we have a 40% chance of completing the quest. Not really good odds. If you succeed the dangerous test, you'll gain the bonus reward, which right now is a squire. The penalty of failure is -2 health. So let's take the dangerous path and try for the squire. Alrighty. And you can see here it's kind of like a wheel. Chance of reward against the chance of failure. Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. You step before the figure and block their clumsy strike. You grab their pack before they flee. And a journal of scribbled notes tumbles out. And success! Your bonus reward is a follower. Another mouth to feed. You'll also receive +1 body and +1 prestige. Oh, if only you'd gotten here sooner. That beast attacked while we waited for you, and he killed my master. We have this nice little hamster, I think? Yeah, hamster squire. Misery. Tragedy. Whoa. How can I go on? Oh well. You looking for a squire? I don't charge much. It's a squire who knows opportunity. This guy could come in handy, Thane. You got the gold, so cough up. Don't tell me how to spend my gold. This is your gold, and it is used to play item, follower, and trickery cards. So right now we have 7 gold. Now we open the hero shelf and switch to the inventory shelf. So we press triangle, and here's our character sheet. And by holding square, we can drag and using the R2, we can recruit the follower. 2 gold? I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. Right after a nap. I need sleep. And my feet still hurt. I love the fact that the rodents are telling the big alpha dog what to do. So let's go ahead and end the turn, as it switches over to daytime. Turns in Armello cycle from day to night. You earn gold income from your clan and settlements every dawn. Indeed. So that guard was running around. Choose a quest. The denizens of Armello will provide you with rumors. Often you'll be able to choose between several of them. This rumor will lead to a quest with a treasure, a poppet, as the reward. Hello, poppet. So, fight challenge reward, darkness abound. This is your fight. It represents your prowess in battle. So we have a 5, and this quest will test your fight. So a 50% chance. You scan the journal recovered from the robed figure. His notes reveal he has set up camp to the north of here. Well, let's do it. And you can see the quest just popped up in that Stonehenge-looking structure. Sir, I've gathered up some of my master's supplies. I'm sure he'd want you to have them. For a price. You enterprising little fellow. We should equip that sword and shield. They're sure to come in handy before we're done. You can also equip items and recruit followers by highlighting them in your hand then readying them directly. So we'll go the directional and equip the shining steel sword and the trusty shield. There we go. Now that did cost us some gold though. Perfect. Let's go. We're crossing a swamp today. Tough walk. You might pick up a scratch or 2. So swamps, once you pass by them, they actually take health every time you run through. So let's take our lump there, as you can see. And now we travel to the next quest, which is here to the Stonehenge. And stone circles are ancient sites imbued with wild power. They restore +1 health to those that enter. The circle is cluttered with symbols of dark power. In the center, remember this is the safer option in a quest. Indeed. Completing this quest will still increase your fight by 1. And +1 prestige as word of your deeds spread. This is the dangerous option, which will test your fight. Your fight of 5 gives you a 50% chance of success, so better than last time. The reward is a treasure, the poppet, and the clue we seek. The cost of failure is -1 health. So the circle is cluttered with symbols of dark power. In the center, frantically packing up, is the robed figure. He spots you, then sprints for the trees at the circle's edge. So we can give chase for the fight challenge, or we can just grab the dark equipment, which no test is required. Let's go ahead, since Thane seems to be a wolf of action, go with that, because we have a better chance of succeeding. And zilch. You go down onto all fours, racing across the circle. At the last moment, the figure spins and slashes you across the face. You howl, and he escapes. He got away, and he took the poppet with him. I'll be honest, I'm glad we didn't find it. I don't want anything to do with the rot. Let's set up camp. We can start trying to track him down tomorrow. So there we go, we're down 1 health, and we'll wait for nightfall. And now we're being attacked by the King's Guard. Thane of the Wolf Clan, hand over the poppet or be slain by order of the King. This is crazy! We don't even have the poppet! Why are the King's Guard attacking? We've done nothing wrong! This is madness! No. This is Sparta! Remember fight? Each point in it grants a dice in battle, so this is where the dice combat comes in. Dice in Armello have 6 unique symbols. A sword is 1 attack. A shield is 1 defense. Suns are attacks during the day and misses at night. This is very important. And moons are the opposite. Misses during the day and attacks at night. Wild rolls count as a hit, then explode, granting a bonus dice roll. And finally, a rot is a miss, so we don't want any rot. These are your opponent's stats, and they work the same way as yours. So he has 4 fight against our 6. At the start of a battle, both combatants show their relevant items, followers, and abilities while their dice are locked in. The Wolf Clan affinity is the Knight. They get +1 dice when facing challenges at night, which is very good to know. So we get 7 dice right there. A Shining Steel Sword grants you +1 sword in battle. So that is an automatic attack success. And the Trusty Shield grants +1 shield in battle, which will protect Thane from 1 enemy attack, so we automatically have a defense die. The King's Guard carries Hare's Halberds, which reduce their opponent's battle dice. So we go from 7 to 6, and then we roll the dice using the little touchpad here. And we get to see how much damage we're inflicting. We did 3, and we blocked all of his attacks. I like the cartoon-style battle animation. So we did 3 damage, however, we are being attacked on 2 fronts, which is not good. And here we go, it's calculating. Same thing, I believe. We have 6, so we roll. And we have 4 attack. However, he hit us for 2, which is not good. And Thane runs away into the stealth of the forest. This isn't good. Did you see? We have a bounty now. The King's Guard will hunt us down. We need to figure out a plan. Fast. Within Armello, darkness stirs, for signs of rot had now returned. A hunted wolf forced to withdraw as rats slink in to find out more. So that was the first part, that was the wolf's hunt. And now we move on to the rat's tale. In Mercurio's story, learn to play cards and navigate the perils of Armello. So we're going to learn a little bit more about the intrigue that one can do. And who better to teach us than the Rat Clan? So there's Thane. And as you can see, this is kind of a replay of what just happened. I hit that guard for 3 Didn't take any damage, but then this guard comes in, and while I'm able to nick him for 1, he hits me for 2. And then Thane disappears into the forest. And then we see what's going on elsewhere. Hail, Mercurio. Our ears within the royal palace hear of secret plans. Thane seems to think much of his abilities. He hunts for tools of the rot. The king has laid a trap for him. A bounty will be placed on his head. A bounty which we expect you to claim. Teach him the consequences of meddling with the rot. Then find those tools for yourself. Nat Fennett, the spy master, awaits you within Southbank. Her skills will be of use to you. Good luck. Keep your blade sharp and your tongue sharper. Remember, destroy this letter. Festine. Let's go. Time is money, Mercurio. Now this is interesting to me that the rat is traveling with a cat. It's like Tom and Jerry. Remember to equip useful items that will help you on your journey. So we have an adventurer's kit. In perils, it gives us +1 bonus die for a cost of 1 gold. And the cat is actually a traitor. Disguise. Disguise is a trickery card. These cards contain political plays, agents, traps, ruses, and more. Now that'll grant us stealth on every tile until the end of target's next turn. Now it's a cost of 4 though, but it's a pretty potent card. Play a disguise on yourself to stay hidden. So we'll be all sneaky sneaky. Now we have choose a quest. Now this is your wits, also down there where we have fight. It determines how many cards you can hold in your hand. So right now we can hold up to 5. And this is a wits quest. Rat Clan Jingle. Alright, Spy Master is waiting for you at Southbank. We'll take that quest. So we have to head to where Thane originally went. Journey to Southbank to recruit the Spy Master. Now let's look and see if we can find if there's any swamp. Yeah, there's plenty of swamp, but it looks like there's a clear path. So we will travel this way. Still under cover of stealth, fortunately. Wait, I don't want to stop and rest without knowing where Thane is lurking. That's sensible. Here, use this gold to hire Rain Castle. That's where he was last seen. So we will go ahead and play Rangers on Dun Castle to scout it. It grants scout from this location until the end of the target's turn at a cost of 2. So we're spending a lot of gold, but you'll see that a lot of this really pays off. So now we have Eagle Eyes. There, Thane's hiding in the woods. Don't worry, come sunrise, the King's Guard will find him. The eagle flag indicates scouted tiles. Scouting reveals stealth creatures. So that's how we find them. So let's end the turn. Death to the traitor! Oh, King's Guard is on the attack. And Thane took another damage. He's being chased down. And that King's Guard went to Southbank. The settlement of Southbank is in lockdown by order of the King. We're looking for accomplices. Which complicates things for us. Now, Thane's hiding in the mountains, which should help out his defense. Thane has played a trickery card to this settlement as a peril. A peril is a trap. Enter the tile and you'll face its challenge. Fail, and you'll trigger the card's effect. A peril? In Sprucevale? What is Thane up to? I don't know. Mercurio's turn. Huzzah. No matter. Forget the peril. Thane is exposed. Let's claim that bounty. This is your prestige. It reflects your renown in the realm. So right now we are at 0. We'll gain prestige in the kingdom by claiming the bounty on Thane's head. I know a few crooks who'll be happy to do our dirty work. Killing another hero awards you +1 prestige. Claiming bounties awards you with a bonus of +1 prestige and 3 gold, so bounties are big business. You can play cards to other creatures just like you play disguise to yourself. Play crooks to Thane to kill him and claim the bounty. So, peril rating of 2, -1 gold. If target can't pay, -1 health and -1 action point, which is very bad for Thane right now. So, we will send the crooks his way. Rest in peace, Thane. Done. That's gold in our pockets and prestige to your name. Huzzah. Now, let's deal with the Spy Master. We'll need to lift the lockdown. Don't attack the King's Guard. We'll end up with a bounty too. Instead, let's organize some false orders. That bounty got you some prestige, which will let us contact some serious underworld figures. Not all cards cost gold. Some will cost prestige. Play false orders to the King's Guard on South Bank, and it forces the King's Guard off the tile. So, with a little bit of prestige, he goes away. And now we can go ahead and head to South Bank. And we have the Rat Clan jingle. The city is bustling. You enter the tavern and glance around. There are many faces, but none you've seen before. No Spy Master. So now we have to whistle a Rat Clan tune, which is a 50% chance to get a Spy Master or -1 health. So let's hope. Good deal. You pick an obscure song, one you'd only know if you were listening for it. It takes just a few notes before the Spy Master sits next to you. So, we have a Spy Master companion. Information comes at a cost, Mercurio. Recruit the Spy Master. She will give you the ability to see other heroes' quest locations. And obviously a fox, so that's cool. So, let's recruit. And we now have no gold. Thane's heading to the mountains. This could complicate. Wondering, but Thane died. Give me some time to speak to my contacts. Rest a while. Now remember, when you die, you go back to your clan headquarters, and it's the same for opposing players as well. No one here permadies that I've been able to see. So we will end the turn. Into night. And I assume night is probably the rats' time as well, because it's definitely the wolves. Thane's back at his clan grounds. He's still heading towards Winterhorn Mountains. When a hero dies, their turn ends, they lose 1 prestige and return to their clan grounds, so they lose prestige as well. I'm inclined to interfere with his plans, but we can't affect him while he's moving. That's no problem. We simply act where we know he'll be. Hire some mercenaries to lie in wait in Fleetfoot Hills. That'll cut him off from the mountains. Thane is having a bad day. You can play cards even when it's not your turn. Play the Mercenaries Peril to Fleetfoot Hills. That's a cost of 3, and it's -1 action point and -2 health. So there's the peril. He's encountering. And didn't work out so well for him. Well done. That slowed him down. Now, the Spy Master has tracked the stolen rot tool to the Winterhorn Mountains. One of her sources in the city knows those peaks well. So, chasing shadows. Let's go ahead. Here's the Strategist card. Use it to help us get to Sprucevale faster. So that's 3 gold, and you get +1 action point, but we don't have any money right now. Strategist is an instant trickery card. This is the card's effect. It costs 3 gold to pay. And this is the card's Armello symbol, represented by the cross swords. Let's just give you a bit more gold so you can play Strategist. Oh, thank you, Mr. Merchant. Use Strategist on yourself to increase your AP. And now we have 4 action points. We can now reach Sprucevale without needing to stop and rest. So let's do that. We'll hustle up here. Remember, we'll have to face Thane's Peril when we enter Sprucevale, but there's no other option. Because he did leave a trap for us. Wits versus Peril. Steal 1 equipped item, cost of 4, cat burglar, and that's awesome because it's an actual cat. This is the peril that Thane played. You have a chance to avoid it. The peril rating determines the number of symbols you need to match to avoid the card's effect. The dice you roll need to match each one of these peril symbols. Heroes use wits to counter trickery perils. Your wits determines how many dice you roll, so we're rolling 6 dice right now. The Rat Clan's affinity is the Knight. They get +1 dice when facing challenges at night. So we have 7. The Adventurer's Kit provides +1 bonus die in perils. So we have 7. So let's go ahead and roll. And we only got 2. So we lose our adventurer's kit to a stealthy cat burglar, which is not nice. Thane stole your adventurer's kit. I had my lunch in there. Poor guy. Claiming more than 1 settlement further increases your gold income and provides a gold discount to trickery cards. I like discounts. The city curfew is in effect at nightfall. The contact's house is across the street, but a king's guard is patrolling in front of it. So we can sneak past him and get a miner, or we can signal to the contact. We have a 40% chance there, so I think we're going to choose the safe approach this time. For -1 health. Yeah, we have information. Now we plan our next move. Indeed. Now morning breaks. And what's the king doing? He just Shazammed Thane. By the wild! That was a lightning strike spell. Why would the king attack the prince of the wolf clan? Quick, we need to report back. With the king acting so strange, we must tread very carefully. So you can see all the clans now are realizing that bad stuff's happening. Confusion reigns throughout the land. Heroes flee to stop and plan. But to the east, under bright sun, a rabbit's quest has now begun. And now it's the rabbit's quest. And we will start that in the next episode, guys. I hope you're enjoying the tutorial. The tutorial is just as entertaining as the main game, I would imagine. I mean, if the tutorial is this much fun, the main game is probably completely awesome. So we will finish the tutorial next time. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.